Aristois Client has updated to 1.21.4. So to get it, you want to head over to their official website, aristois.net. This is going to be linked down in the description below, together actually with my Discord server, which contains this client, together actually with a bunch of other ones. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you could join that. Anyways, here on their website, you want to click on this download button, and then on this gray download button over here as well, and that is automatically going to download Aristois Client for you. So now, as you can see in my downloads, I have Aristois, which is great. Now to use this, you do need something called Java platform made by Oracle. You'll already have this if you've ever used any other Minecraft client before, if you ever modded Minecraft, stuff like Fabric or Forge. If you don't have it yet, or you're not sure where to get it, then it will be linked down in the description below. Anyways, here you can simply open the installer up by double clicking on it, just like so. Or you can right click, if that doesn't work, then you can right click, go to open with, and select the Java platform I just said you needed. And just like that over here, this is the Aristois installer. We can click on continue, choose our Minecraft version, which in this case is going to be 1.21.4. Go to next, click on install, and as you can see, it'll install really fast, and now it's already been completed, which is great. Because this is just the installer, you can actually delete it if you want to do so, and then you can simply open up the Minecraft launcher. Inside of here, you want to make sure that you have 1.21.4 Aristois selected, and if you do, then you can play Minecraft after, of course, understanding the risks of playing modded Minecraft. Also, by the way, if you don't want to use the installer, then you can also download the direct zip file from their website as well, from the same download page as we downloaded the installer from. So upon loading up Aristois for the first time, you're going to be brought with basically a bunch of information and the like, which you don't need to worry about too much for right now, because I am going to be showing you how to use it in a second. Anyways, this is the launch screen. As you can see, I really like this launch screen. It looks really nice. Anyways, I'm quickly going to head into single player right now and briefly show you how to use this. If you want a full in-depth tutorial that really just explains everything, then that will also be linked down in the description below. Anyways, as you can see on screen, to get started, you want to press on the right shift button on your keyboard, and then that'll bring up this area called the Click GUI. This contains all of the utilities that this client has, which you can click on to turn on, and click on once again to turn off. You can actually right click on these as well, and that'll bring up a customization menu. All customization menus are unique, and some of them have more customization than others, as you can see. One thing that most customization menus allow you to do, though, is to set a keybind, which you can simply do by pressing on this area over here. That is one pretty useful thing. For the rest, you'll also get a description when you hover over these, as you can see, and don't forget that you can scroll in some of these sections. This client has a lot more utilities than you might think. Anyways, for the rest, this area should be pretty self-explanatory. Now, there are already a few utilities that have been turned on by default. As you can see, those are all the ones that are highlighted in green right now. Most of these are going to be part of your HUD, which is basically all the stuff that shows up on your screen. As you can see in the bottom sides of my screen, I have some general world information. In the top right, I have something called an array list, which actually displays all your active utilities. So if I turn on a few more over here, they're going to show up there. And then in the top left hand side, I have something called the tab GUI. It works the exact same as this thing right over here, except that you can navigate it whilst walking around in your world using the arrow keys on your keyboard. Anyways, the HUD, or everything that shows up on your screen, actually has more utilities than just the things that are enabled by default, of course, and you can check those out if you wish to do so. But you can, of course, if you want, also actually turn these off. There we go, the tab GUI as well. And now there's nothing on my screen anymore, except I can of course still access the client. Anyways, that was it for the Click GUI, but that isn't actually all that this client has to offer. There is actually commands that this client supports. You'll see it when you open chat for the first time, and I can type .help just like this, and that is going to open up the first page of all the pages of commands that this client has. As you can see, there's quite a bunch of them, and there is going to be a little bit of a usage thing over here as well. And for most of these commands, it should already show the usage behind the actual commands themselves. If you're not sure how to use a client though, then don't fear, because this client actually it has autofill, which is fantastic. I love autofill. It makes all the commands in this client so much easier to use, which is obviously fantastic. Anyways, clearing the chat, as you can see, this client also has an IRC, which basically stands for in-game relay chat. There we go, you can see it over here. This allows you to chat directly from inside of Minecraft with other Aristois Client users. To send a message in it, you can type hashtag and then your message. As you can see, that was just sent into the IRC. Anyways, for right now, that was basically that. If you have any questions or the like, of course, do feel free to leave those down in the comments below. But for right now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I do, of course, hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.